Our purpose is service and sharing. We want to share our culture. We want to share our story, our food, our traditions. It's a very easy way to bring people from all walks of life together. 1 out of 4 people who file for unemployment during the pandemic are coming from the hospitality industry. If you take that out of a city, you're taking the soul of a city.
The pandemic hits, the service industry is shut down. How did this affect your work?
Everything was all over the place in my life.
I was at work March 17th thinking that, I was going to come back March 18th. Nope.
There was a call from my boss that my hours would be cut.
They say necessity is the mother of invention, and I didn't really know what that meant until March 17th. I've been in the service industry for numerous years, but decided to branch out on my own to start a pop-up kitchen. It's basically a food truck without the truck. We move venue to venue doing catering. The people are good, the beer is cheap, the sports are loud, and that all went away overnight.
Maybe it's yellow right now, it's right in here. We're going to Grendel Global Spice Market where Knives and Water gets all of our spices.
We decided to go into trap kitchen mode. We were going to be delivering. The goal was to have something that would feed a family for a couple of days. A lot of the foods that we were doing at pop-ups don't travel well. So we would have to do things that could be frozen, like gumbo, vegan curries, and then driven all over Houston, which I don't know if you know anything about Houston. It's not a small town. You can drive 2 hours from Houston to get to Houston. It's friggin' massive here.
It sounds like your operations have been completely transformed.
Yeah, I'm still making this up as I go along. I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's just be real. But we'll figure it out as we go.
We are here with Chef Mercedes Vargas. I can't wait. They're so good.
Food is such a wonderful thing, and it's something that you usually share in community. I really wanted to focus on teaching people to eat empowered.
They smell so good.
And then I found out about Chef My Kitchen. A chef can consult someone, walk them through making something. So I partnered with them, and an opportunity became available to do a live virtual class.
You can get as creative as possible. It depends on what you like, right?
Food is one of those things that you have to share with others. I'm sharing it in a different way virtually, but I think it's still important.
It does sound like there are creative ways that people are adapting that could be positive for the industry moving forward.
Time is a luxury. Some people can't afford for the industry to turn around. The restaurant industry is the #1 employer of single mothers. It's the #1 employers of people who are reinserting society from spending time in jail or in prison. They're the second employers of immigrants. And so those are people who already don't really have a safety net.
When I don't have money, I'm like one of those people that be like, oh, I was on probation and I was a server at Hookenville, New Jersey. I excelled there. I was one of the best servers that they had, and I was there until the pandemic started. I have a car note to pay, I have a phone bill to pay, cable bill, so I was really stressed out and aggravated. It was really difficult for me to change from being a server to working at a warehouse associate. It's like cardio for 4 or 5 hours a day, straight throwing boxes and things like that.
I live in Harlem, and this job is in Borough Park, so I had 3 interviews, so I had to take the subway. It was an hour and something to get here, but I didn't care. I need the job. I needed the job back then. Indeed was the only platform that it was working for me.
Did you have any experience working in customer service or this kind of work at all?
No customer services ever. And insurance, company benefits, that's like a whole new world for me, especially in the United States, especially in English, because, at the end of the day, it's not my language. Then, they ended up hiring me. Thank the universe.
How has this time period changed how you think about work in your future?
My family and my friends from home, they are the reason why I'm still going.
A lot of people know that I don't like to do things when it comes to strength or it makes me sweat. So to know that I'm actually doing this and I'm actually doing a great job at it, it really makes me proud of myself.
And there you go.
To be able to teach someone to make a dish that they could share with their family, I love that.
We're a very social being in our work. It's more than just a meal. There's a lot of kind of love, empathy, joy in what we do. But I do think that the industry is going to bounce back tremendously because people just need to be together.